as a member of the Coalition for Nigeria movement, and I thank you for your being here. Last week, I issued a statement which I did not do lightly or frivolously, but out of deep concern for the situation of our country. I gave an expose on some aspects of our situations as I have observed them. I also took liberty to offer advice politely, knowing fully well that my advice could be heeded or may be ignored. However, heeded or not, I strongly believe that Nigeria cannot continue with business as usual. So I proffered a way out or a way forward. If the instruments we have used so far in our nation building and governance since independence have not served us well, it is imperative that we should rethink and retool. It was Einstein who stated that it will amount to height of folly for anybody or any group to continue to do things in the same way and expect different results. Coalition for Nigeria movement is proposed as the new direction to mobilize our population for unity, cooperation, development, rule of law, employment, law and order, justice, integration, peace, security, stability, welfare and well-being. In these regards, special attention and space must be given to youth and women, who in most cases have been victims and underlings. I am particularly happy that yesterday, men and women of all ages, of like minds, joined hands to launch Coalition for Nigeria Movement, CNM. Among many other things that CNM will do is to raise standards generally, but particularly standards of political leadership and governance. Like all countries, Nigeria has many challenges. That by itself is not what we should worry about. What should matter is how, when, and with what instruments we address or fail to address these challenges or even create more problems. Let me emphasize important areas: programs, priorities, or processes for improved attention. To start with, we seem to have taken nation building for granted. Nation building must be given continued attention to give every citizen a feeling of belonging and a stake in his or her country. For instance, the federal character principle, as espoused in our Constitution, was to guide the leadership to search for competent holders of major offices to be distributed within the entire nation and avoid the concentration in a few ethnic hands or geographical places, as we currently have in the leadership of our security apparatus. To avoid such non-integrative situation, we have the National Assembly and the Federal Character Commission, both institutions which must raise alarm or call for correction of action by the executive that violates the spirit of our Constitution. In like manner, the spate of violence, criminality, organized crime, insurgency, and terrorism have not received sufficient proactive ameliorative responses through transformational leadership, a determined leadership that brings cohesion and wholesomeness to the polity. Nobody and no group will feel excluded in his or her own country. Nobody and no group should feel excluded in his or her own country. Inclusion and popular participation must be visibly pursued in terms of politics, the economy, and our overall social life. I am happy to be a member of the Coalition for Nigeria movement. The movement is a pressure point towards good governance. This is the commencement for our popular and grassroots association. Of course, the membership will be free to collectively decide on whether CNM becomes a political party. If the movement decides to transform itself and go into partisan politics, I will cease to be a member. And as a member for now, I accept all the conditions attached to membership of the coalition. We must promote the CNM and mobilize membership all over the country, including membership from the diaspora. This is an opportunity for women and men, especially youth, who have hitherto been feeling marginalized and helpless, to go all out and bring friends and families into the CNM. The CNM will remain a popular socio-economic movement, open to all Nigerians who believe in the greatness of Nigeria and are ready to contribute to it. Some people have started worrying about the problem of personalities in which some, in other efforts, allocate position to themselves. This movement is not about personality or personalities, but about platform and system. Our system so far have not given us what we must have. For the first time, we are building a platform from bottom up. The movement's base is the grassroots and people, all the people. When the platform is formed and the new system is put in place, the movement may decide to sponsor or support candidates or transform itself into a political machine for that purpose. A socio-economic popular movement needs to be the new vehicle to give hope to the youth, dignity and encouragement to women, and security, confidence, and a promising future to all Nigerians. It must work to bring about a new democratic and efficient Nigeria. The movement must speak up boldly and bluntly about the truth, but politely in accordance with African culture. The movement will also act collectively with political awareness, social responsibility, sustained and sustainable economic development and progress. Timidity and cowardice must not be part of its makeup or culture, and neither must there be indifference. He who keeps quiet inactive, and indifferent in the face of bad act is an accomplice to that act. Self-interest, self-centeredness, and selfishness must be put aside. National interest must be paramount. The movement will teach what it believes and practice what it teaches. It is necessary to make it clear that this movement does not regard itself as a third force. It sees itself as a popular movement that can accommodate all Nigerians, irrespective of their political interests or affiliations, and will propel Nigeria forward. Nigeria belongs to all Nigerians to be made right, and the coalition with others of the same view and like minds will leave no stone unturned to actualize God-given potentials of our country. The movement will spearhead process, programs, policies, and priorities to make Nigeria a great country, playing its expected roles within West Africa, Africa, and the world at large. Nigerian youth will be emboldened, empowered, have employment, and play meaningful and responsible roles in the leadership and governance of the country in all ramifications. Nigerian women will have dignity, responsibility, and equal accommodation with men in the affairs of Nigeria. The movement is a means to an end. The end is Nigeria unshackled, united, dynamic, strong, secure, cohesive, stable, and prosperous at home and respected outside, and as a result, able to play a decisive role assertively within the Community of Nations. A Nigeria of hope, aspiration and assurances, which belongs to all, with no sacred cow nor sacrificial lamb, is what we want. My Nigeria, your Nigeria, and our Nigeria, with enchanting present and secure and glorious future. Join the movement to build a new Nigeria that will be in the hands of God. Thank you for listening. And if you will just join me, I want to, that part of my speech, the last part, which is a popular chorus that I like. I want the band to go along with me. And if you like, join me as I sing, I see a new Nigeria. Oh yeah. I see a new Nigeria. I see a new Nigeria. In the hands of God. In the hands of God. Do you see?
I see a new Nigeria.
Do you see?
I see a new Nigeria.
In the hands of God. What do we see?
We see a new Nigeria in the hands of God.
will all witnesses the emergence of a new Nigeria.